Citizenship is their last chance to deport you. Hi, I'm Jim Hacking, immigration lawyer practicing law throughout the United States at our offices in Chicago, St. Louis, San Diego, and Washington, D.C. Today we're going to talk about the curious case of Casper and Savannah Erickson. Casper came to the United States on a J-1 visa to study welding. He was from Denmark. While he was here, he met the love of his life, a woman named Savannah in Mississippi. And they met and they fell in love. Then Casper went back to Denmark for a few years. And then he found a job back in Mississippi as a welder, and he came to the United States in 2013. Casper and Savannah got married in 2014. Since then, they've had 4 kids, all beautiful girls. They've also all gone through the immigration process. He applied for a marriage-based green card, and that case was approved. So because Savannah was a U.S. citizen and because they had been married less than 2 years, he received what's called a conditional green card. And what that means is at the end of the 2 years, he was supposed to file an I-751 petition for removal of conditions, but he never did. Apparently, they'd had some health issues. Savannah had lost a baby around the time of the 751 being due, and they just never did it. And instead, they went ahead and filed a year ago to apply for citizenship, and they never got those conditions removed. And any immigration lawyer or anybody who watches my videos knows that you have to get the conditions removed on your lawful permanent resident status before you can become a U.S. citizen. So typically, in normal times, if you applied for naturalization and your 751 had never been filed for or approved, they would just deny your N-400 and tell you to file the I-751. Well, that's not what the Trump team did. Instead, what they did is they had ICE waiting for him at his naturalization interview, and they arrested him on the spot. So he didn't become a citizen. His case got denied. He got put into removal. And not only that, they took him away from his wife and kids, and they put him in a detention facility in Louisiana. So now he's separated from his family. He's the sole breadwinner for this family, and now he's facing deportation. Now, this is very, very silly because this person most likely is not going to be deported. He doesn't have any crimes, and there's a path for him to stay here. All he has to do is file the I-751 in immigration court. He should be bonded out. This was all a lot of drama, a lot of headache, a lot of heartache for no reason. Now, apparently, Savannah and Casper are big Trump fans. They had a lot of social media posts about "Let's Go Brandon," which of course is code for hating Joe Biden. They had a bunch of anti-vax messages and a bunch of posts slamming immigrants. So the irony is thick here. But regardless of that, I don't care about that. I do feel bad for this family, and I also want to tell this story because it just shows how ridiculous the administration is when it comes to handling immigration. This person will not be deported. He should not be deported. He's supporting his family. He's doing everything right. He's doing everything that America wants. I wonder if his immigration policies or thoughts have changed sitting in that detention facility with a bunch of other people who are being deported. And I wonder if he has any sympathy for them now that he's been through the ringer with ICE and USCIS. So you see how the agencies work together. You see how they're getting trickier and trickier. You see how clever they are where they think, we can go arrest this guy and make his life miserable. That's what they're about. They want to make life miserable. They want the word to get back to Denmark. If you come here to the United States and you make a mistake, you're going to be in big, big trouble. That's what they want. So we tell you this story to educate you, to let you know how important it is to go through the immigration process with immigration attorneys who know what they're doing, to not just do it yourself. If you would like our help with your I-751 or your green card or to get your citizenship, give us a call at 314-961-8200. Email us info@hackingimmigrationlaw.com. If you're just looking for free resources, we have plenty of those. You can follow us on Facebook, join our Facebook group for free. It's called the Immigrant Home Facebook group. We have a YouTube video 3 or 4 times a week, a new video on our channel. You can subscribe to the channel and you can turn on your alerts so that you find out whenever we post a new video like this one. You can also text the word SHOW, S-H-O-W, so to join my live show. So I do a live show 3 or 4 times a week, and that's just me answering immigrants' questions for free. And if you text the word SHOW to 314-470-3300, you'll get a text whenever we're going live. And then finally, you can follow us on TikTok at Immigration Hacking. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.